All right, you're tuned into the On The Bench podcast. I'm your host, Jay Dan. And on the bench today, I got with me, you know his name already. He looks like the Chelsea goalkeeper. We call him Mr. Motivator. Rickster.
What's happening, people? You alright? I hope we're all good.
And also on the bench today, I got with me, he switched up the tango top. It wasn't bright enough. He's going with the luminous Man U thing.
Illumini.
We call him D Jizzy J. Big up DJ in the building.
Come on, tell him again. What's going on, people?
And also on the bench today, we got the first black Newcastle fan in Newcastle United's history. He's part of the Black Geordie Society. Mr. Mason Maso.
Yes. Thank you for having me, people.
Oh, is that going to be a fuck up though?
Well, it is now.
You can cut that bit out, innit? All right, cool. Yeah, so, boom, we're going to get straight into the weekend games. Chelsea played on Friday, won 3-0 against Luton. Sterling banged 2. Gusto with 2 assists. I think Sterling got an assist. Gusto got 2 assists, yeah.
You got 2 and an assist.
Yeah, Sterling, he's looking back to his old
active
self
Yeah,
a bit. But obviously it's only Luton. But
This is what I'm trying to say, because my friend messaged me and was like, oh, watch out for Chelsea. And I was like, bro, they're playing Luton.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
It's good.
It's Luton, but in terms of Sterling, the signs were there from last week.
Yeah.
Even though they lost at West Ham.
Oh, yeah, no,
he was on the ball.
He's looking good,
I've
man.
seen him give some post-match commentary where he said he wants to enjoy and love playing football again.
Because he hasn't. Yeah.
And
I think last season,
is the man that can
bring that out.
That can bring that out of him.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Be good to see him go back to his old form and that, you know?
Yeah. So what do you think about Chelsea this season? You reckon they're going to do good, or it's only Luton, so still a bit too early to...
I don't think they'll be in title contention, and the reason being, I think they've got the same problem as last season. They've had so many in and outs in terms of players, moulding, gelling. They got one set of flipping plats in there.
One set of do-rags and Kane Rose getting on.
Trust me.
It's looking like Chirac in there.
Whoever's Kane Rowe Kane Rowe in Chelsea, they're nice.
Yeah.
They're nice, I'm telling you.
Gellem's getting bread in Chelsea right now,
Hey,
innit?
listen,
Them
Packs are
Yardie
making
hairdressers.
record profits right now, Ruben.
No, those Yardie hairdressers.
But listen, what I'm saying is, Poch is a good manager, but he's going to need a little bit of time. And I just feel like a team like Arsenal, a team like United, a team like Man City, we obviously know their capabilities, the manager they've got. I think they're a little bit ahead, even though Chelsea have got all the money to be. I don't know. Anyway, FFP is another thing with Chelsea.
Do you think he'll get the time though?
100%. But if you have a look, who did they have last manager at Chelsea that just gone recently?
The English guy,
Potter, right. They've chopped and changed so much. They've had, I don't even know what the stat is, but the amount of managers they've had in the last 5 to 10 seasons is ridiculous. They've had Lampard a couple of times. They've had Potter. They need someone to stabilise, and they want someone there to stabilise and work with the players they've got. And the reason I say that is because they're investing young, right? Yeah. So they want someone to grow with, to
grow the team.
That team.
I don't think they run that. They're like them Geller, yo. If you pop down, they're out.
No. Listen,
they don't get that. They just switch up there.
I hear what you're saying, but there comes a time where they need to stop. So I hear what you're saying.
Oh, we need to settle down.
Yeah, they need to settle down. They need to stop doing all that.
I don't know about that, man.
I don't know. Them man are all signing up to 10 stretches and all sorts. Bro.
That's what I'm saying.
8-year contracts.
Oh, what's all that about?
Yeah, 7-8 year contracts is wild, but they're doing it obviously to go around the money
FFP.
situation. Yeah, so
we'll see how they do it.
What's your lot's predictions? I think Chelsea a good season for Chelsea, and Chelsea fans out there might say they might just say nah, but good season for them is breaking back into the top 4. I don't think they're title contenders. I think they're going to need a bit of time to mold.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be title contenders.
I think as the season progresses, Chelsea might get better, but I think it'll be too late to challenge for the title.
You know the thing about Chelsea this season, you've got the Brightons, you've got the Villa there as well. So there's going to be a lot of pressure.
Even Newcastle.
Right now. Newcastle, I didn't even mention them because it's obvious already. Last season, I mean, Ishak? He scored
Isaac.
10 goals?
Whatever you call him.
And he only got signed in January. So now we're going to get a full season with him. Yeah. We're going to see what he's about. So it's going to be interesting. This season's going to be good.
Good season. All right. Tottenham, 2-0 win away to Bournemouth. Maddison's looking good again. They're still winning without Kane. The game, they wasn't looking exciting, I would say, but they got the win at the end of the day.
I'll be honest,
they got the win at the end of the day. Away from home. Did you catch any of the highlights?
I've seen the highlights. I mean, Tottenham, they look like they're a little bit more efficient, but it's so early in the season to judge that, to judge how well they're going. They beat Man United 2-0 last week.
So that's 2-0.
We hold that.
I heard, but they didn't look, for me, they didn't look solid defensively. Man United had some chances in that game, right? So I don't know. We'll see. New manager again. They're gonna have a new. They got a new way. They're gonna have a new way of playing with Ange Popescu, is the guy's name is. They're without the main talisman Kane now, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they adapt. If Richarlison can step into shoes, if Son can assume more responsibility.
He didn't look too good today. I was watching the game. He looks poor, man. He got subbed off. He was sulking.
Who's that Richarlison?
Yeah, he's not good, man.
He's poor.
We'll
the manager was like, because I think he scored 1 goal last season or something like that. Obviously, I know he didn't
Remember,
get
he
a
took
good
off
time.
the shirt and all that. And he started
was it
going
1 goal?
crazy.
Right. So what the manager was saying, but he brings something else to our team, and I just thought,
brings what?
you're just defending your player because your striker, it's goals.
Do you know what? The thing I'll say about Tottenham, and I've said it, I've got a couple good friends who are Tottenham fans. Defensively, I know they've just signed a new guy for big money from Germany. He's a Dutch player, but from Germany, right? But defensively, you can't be relying on people like Eric Dyer and Davison Sanchez and
Royal.
Emerson. These men are gonna let you down. I'm sorry. So
to be honest, I think their back four they had today was all right.
who did they? I haven't
They
seen
had
them.
the Dutch guy.
Yes.
Van der Ven.
Okay.
They had
I think Pora
looks strong.
Yeah, he looked
Okay,
good today as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
There's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
Italian
yeah.
guy, the black guy, he's Italian, the defender. He's got an assist.
I know he played for Udinese last season on loan, right?
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
you're talking
yeah,
about. Okay,
yeah.
so they've switched up a bit.
Yeah,
in
and they had
defensively.
Romero.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
to
a
be
bit
honest,
stronger.
I think their man could gel well, and I think
Okay.
they'll finish higher than Chelsea.
Woo!
Yeah.
You reckon they can? You reckon they could do it?
I think Spurs will, you know.
It's a bold
That's a
statement,
good
boy.
shout. No, that's a good
Let
shout.
me get some.
That's a good shout.
Spudding him about Tottenham. What are you on,
It's
bro?
a good
Hey,
shout.
edit that
It's a
out,
good
yeah?
shout.
He's spudding him
It's a
about
good shout.
Tottenham,
It's a
bro.
good shout.
Bold
It's a good
statement.
shout.
Just being real.
Cool. All right, we're
look
gonna
better
get
than us.
Arsenal. That's me and Rick's
They
team.
look better than us. At the
Drew,
moment.
we drew 2-2 today against Fulham.
I'm actually starting to think, was last year a fluke?
What's that? Yeah, it was. I think
I'm actually starting to think like how we started this season. We just look. Was it a fluke? Like
I think it was, man.
Was everybody else that poor then?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Was everybody else that poor last season? Because how we started, I'll be honest, bro.
It's shaky. It's shaky,
You know what,
man.
lads? Do you think you lot are still thinking about last season, thinking like, right, you know, we started off well, boom, boom, boom.
No, they shouldn't. We've strengthened. So I don't know what it is.
Well, Ben White seems to think you lot are playing better than last season.
Oh, it's
Nah.
Ben White. This is what I'll be honest.
Do you know what? We're not looking good so far. And I reckon, see, last season we had a lot of luck.
Yeah.
A lot of luck. We had a fit team for majority of the season as well. That
I
played a major
reckon
part.
some certain teams have found us out as well.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the full 90 minutes of Arsenal this season, so I don't know how you guys are playing. You tell me today.
Nah, we're not looking- we're not
the game against
looking-
You know
Fulham,
what?
What was you looking like?
I think they need to shake up a bit. Get Smith Rowe playing again. Like, let Vieira get a couple more games. Just change it up a bit. You know?
They keep talking about, I hear Arsenal fans saying, yeah, but we're controlling the game. That doesn't mean anything.
That don't win. That don't get you the points.
It doesn't mean anything.
You're in the same
Keeping the
predicament
ball.
as last season. Where's Jesus? Is he injured again?
No, he's back now.
He's back now.
Come
He's
back
literally
today. Yeah, he come back.
Come back
He's on the
today.
bench.
All right.
Yeah.
I think he came on. He came on for Rice and
You need a striker.
later on.
I don't understand why Arsenal were not all in for someone like a Vlahovic or someone. You need actually a target.
We need like
someone
a
different.
topper strap.
Yes.
Proper
He
strap.
uses a
Yes.
man that will wiggle and
Yes,
cause
yes.
anxiety.
Well, Eddie got to go again
I
today.
heard that, but I
He
think you
fired
need
again, so-
another
Eddie's
option.
not
You
the
need
guy.
like a
But he's scoring
I hear
goals.
what you're
I know
saying.
you're not with the Eddie thing, but he's scoring goals.
You see the
bro.
cross?
Yeah, big.
Oof.
Yeah,
And
good
do you know
goal.
what it is now as well? Now I'm even questioning more so now. Why the did you go and buy Hazard? Havertz. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Even more so now.
And then he's benching Smith Rowe. For me, Smith Rowe's a ball and he's not getting no time. I don't understand it.
The thing is, we never ever. There's two things. We never ever see what's going on in training, and we never ever know because you could watch a man play for Arsenal or for any team that we support, right? You could say, why is he not doing this on the third? The manager might want him to do a certain job for the team, and we don't know that. Do you get what I'm saying? The manager might be happy and the fans.
It is right because I was going to go into. Is it Arteta? Is it the way that Arteta wants us to play? Which is like he's got this thing of being like Pep in his head, but maybe that's not our identity. If you see what I'm saying, these players' identity.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's not looking good, man.
We're going to touch on the goals as well. Saka made a mistake in the first half.
First minute.
That is. Some people saying, was it Ramsdale's fault or was it...
There was, okay,
a poor back pass from Saka.
Okay, the back pass, don't get me wrong, the back pass was poor,
Yeah.
but the player had to do a lot. There was a lot more for him to score. So when he's taking the shot, for me, Ramsdale, I'm like, you're not set, you're not ready.
Yeah.
If it was a chip, cool, but just when you see the shot, you're like,
Hard to get beaten.
yeah, like
that.
if you
Yeah,
was
yeah,
set, if
yeah,
you was
yeah.
ready, you're stopping that, number one.
yeah.
And number two, maybe the player's looking at you and knows that you're not sitting, you're
Like
not
you're
ready
an
as
idiot.
well. So, I don't want to. Yeah,
Test it out.
And then we got in the lead. We was winning 2-1. Saka scored a penalty. Like we said, Nketiah got a goal. It's 2-1. We came back. Then
a
have you seen the corner? Four again. Four. Did you see the corner?
from a corner,
Poor.
and the second
Poor
phase as
again,
well,
man.
wasn't it?
Nah, straight from the corner, and it went over the man's head, and then
Poor. I think it was Zinchenko and who was it? Zinchenko and another man. Yeah, poor. And then
Yeah, but someone missed it first. Saka missed it first, right? Oh, Eddie's missed it.
misses, yeah, the head.
Yeah,
poor.
Yeah,
It's poor.
second
It's
phase.
poor. It's poor, man. But boy, I reckon it's gonna be a long season for Arsenal this year.
I
Man.
said that.
You're not going to come on to transfer business with you lot's club as well, because I see there's been a fee agreed with your man's.
Who?
Your man's Ballo going or whatever his
Oh
name.
yeah, we're gonna touch on all of that. We're gonna touch on that. We're gonna touch on that later on. Man United game, they won 3-2. Onana letting some breakdancing looking to I don't know what he was dealing with.
I know.
I don't know what.
You know, he's a character, isn't it?
Bro,
He's entertaining.
Aye, this is why Rick's thing stands strong, you know. See, black man don't go in goal. Blood. The man's breakdancing like he's in New York, brother. What's wrong with him?
I don't know, man.
What's going on with your keeper, bro?
Oh, De Gea right now must be crazy.
He must, bro. I don't know what.
He must be cracking. I think.
Bro, I don't know if Fernando's a goalkeeper. I'd be dead serious, bro.
He's
I'd
not.
be dead serious. And the
He's
reason
not,
I
he's
say
not,
that,
he's
I
not.
saw some highlight pre-season. The man buried a chance in the bottom corner, bro. I said, what's going on here? The man's spraying 50-yard passes, bro,
Yeah.
like he's a sweeper.
That's what we said last episode.
Beckenbauer or someone.
I'm not even talking about him no more.
Bro,
I'm not even talking about it no more. No, I swear, no, you're spot on, bro.
you know Guardiola once called him a midfielder.
Bro, you're spot on, bro.
That's why we called him last episode. He said he should play rush goallie.
Yeah,
He needs to play rush
he's
goalie. The
itching
man
to
there.
play on field, bro.
Yeah, he's like a.
But I heard.
He's like a new Grobbelaar, innit?
How did you score? Have you seen that? Did you see that?
I saw the goals now.
I heard though that did you lot cheat for the third goal?
What, penalty?
Penalty.
Yeah.
I don't know about
I heard
Man
Man United.
Penn Trafford.
Yeah,
You know,
I heard some funny
I
business.
don't know about that, you know.
Yeah?
Nah, man. I think it was a pen all day long.
Okay, no
See
problem.
this.
Let me see. I'll
But going
check
back
later
to the
on.
goalkeeper,
Yeah.
I think the manager has to maybe have a word with him and just tell him to just.
Are you mad? You can't have a word with him. He's stuck
I think
in his ways.
Fergie would. I don't think he'd be able to act like that with Fergie, you know.
What's that?
If Fergie was about Fergie telling, listen, fix up.
Yeah.
Fergie would have never bought him.
Well, that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Fergie would have
Yeah,
never
but-
have sanctioned that one.
Yeah.
3-1.
In a little space of time he's been with us,
Wait, in the
too
3-1.
much going
Yeah,
on.
in the 3-1,
You know
yeah.
what I mean, so
What a buy.
All right,
who's
cool.
that? Who's that? Rick?
Do you know, can I ask you a question,
Ward-Prowse.
D?
Yeah.
Because from last season, I got a couple Man United fans that are brethren, yeah? From last season, I said Man United is the flukiest Premier League team, bruv. They are the
Jamie.
flukiest Premier League.
You know
and
what?
you know what? No, last season, De Gea was the one that... I don't know how you lot got third. How you not even finished above Newcastle? I don't know how you lot done it.
You know, he's a
this
good shot
season, the
stopper,
flukiness is still there, bro.
Yeah.
Me personally,
So far.
I think he had to go in it. I think
Who, De Gea?
I think he's been there too long. I think it was time for him to go.
So what you prefer?
not saying-
Nana.
I'm not saying that yet
Over.
because I need to see more of him in it in United Challenge. But De Gea, he's been there a long time.
Yeah.
Round of applause. He done his thing.
Time to move
You know what I
on.
mean? Go Saudi Arabia, go to the States or something.
Where is he? Where's he gone?
He's chilling at home, probably.
Still a free agent. There was rumours
You know
that
what I mean?
was it
Free
Real or
agent?
one of them. Was
Yeah,
it
Real
Real?
Madrid-
There was
Real
rumours
Madrid were gonna
Real-
get him.
But I think they got Kepa in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They got Kepa instead.
yeah.
Sanchez looked all right in goal for Chelsea, though.
I
Brighton
thought
keeper.
Kepa was their number one.
At
Nah.
Chelsea, he was. But I
thought
don't know what
that-
happened.
No,
It's
no,
like-
no,
it's
no,
like Real
no, no.
Madrid- when Real Madrid
Courtois,
come in, boy,
Courtois got
he's done
injured or
his
something,
injured.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Statman one, wasn't it?
Yeah, they got injured.
There you go. So that's why they needed someone in. So I thought they had reached out to your man De Gea,
Yeah.
but
There
now
was
I know
talks and
Kepa's
something.
over there, over there.
yeah,
side.
yeah,
So you think he
yeah.
played?
Yeah.
They won yesterday. I think he played. Bellingham scored again, but that's another.
Yeah.
That's
What's
another
that? 4 goals or something?
How much did Bellingham go for again?
105.
Is it 105? Is it something rising to 105? Or is it 105? Rising to something else?
What's he on a week though? What's he getting a week? Is it big money?
Dortmund are getting the 105. Even if it's
No, but I'm
rising to
saying
anything.
why I don't understand why no Premier League players are onto it.
I think they were
Team,
talking
sorry.
about Liverpool. I think Liverpool
Liverpool was
interested,
the
but-
team.
Well,
No,
yeah,
no.
but
Listen,
no one got Liverpool.
Bellingham, yeah. So Liverpool were interested in him.
Yeah, but no one.
But Bellingham had his heart on Real.
Oh, so it was more.
It was always
personal.
going to be. Yeah, he had his heart on Real.
Listen, he's doing his thing over there. So
I'm happy
he's
for
doing.
him.
He's doing well.
Not
Man.
really a big fan of Real personally.
Yeah,
but I'm happy.
I would have liked
want
to
him
see,
to do well. I want him to do well.
I would like to see him in the Premier League, though, man. I thought he's an English man. I thought he's gonna come back and bad it up.
I think he's done it right.
Yeah.
I think him and his family and whoever's got behind him has done it right.
Oh, so you reckon go that way then come back to the
There's
Premier
too much
League?
distractions here. Go and play your football and learn your
Boss it up.
craft. Learn your craft. Become a footballer. Then come back to this bullshit.
Actually, when he comes back playing with who's playing Modric, who else is in the Real Madrid team? Modric.
Is it Camavinga in there?
No, but he's gonna be learning from them and they're training, like the knowledge.
well, they may be able to learn from him.
True.
Verde's in there as well.
Yeah, but when you play around ballers, you're only gonna
You pick
improve.
up different things.
You're gonna play
Different
different.
things.
Yeah.
Versatility there. You get me?
100. All right, let's get back to the weekend games. Brentford Palace. That was a draw 1-1. I didn't catch the highlights on that one, but
Yeah,
serious.
the German lad.
So that's yeah. Yeah, I see it. He curled it in the corner. So that the guy that scored, I think his name's Kevin Shade or Kevin Sade or something. So he's a German brother. So Brentford are smart in their recruitment policy. They always kind of like they manage to find gems and sell them on and all the rest of it. So from what I've got a good friend that's a Brentford fan, and from what I understand, he was kind of bought, even though he was bought in last season, he was bought in to be molded as Tony's replacement. And obviously Tony's gone and got his big band in it. So, but he was going to be Tony's replacement because there was an expectation Tony would move on over the course of the summer. Yeah. But whatever's happens. Yeah.
Who do you reckon would have come in for Tony?
I think he can get a top 4 to top 6 club.
He wants to go Liverpool or Arsenal.
He said that, but who would have come in for him?
That's what I'm
saying. We're going to touch on that later on about he's up for, they've put him up for something. We'll touch on that a bit about Tony.
I think he would have suited Arsenal, you know.
Yep.
I would think. What you think Arsenal would have suited him?
No,
as well?
we're
going to touch on Tony. We're going to get on Tony because he done an interview and whatnot.
Yeah.
Everton lose to Wolves 1-0.
Everton's in big trouble, bro.
I said relegation.
Already?
I said relegation at the beginning of the season, and enough man was looking at me like, I said, all right, cool, no problem.
But you know what it is, yeah? See, back in the last season, I would have said relegation last season for them, but then they got in, you know them man like Allardyce and Dyche? It's like, them man have just got a like some...
I know, they got a thing,
They got this thing where it's like some juju or something they do. They just stay up by a point or -3 goal, whatever it is.
I really want them to go down.
No, but do you know what it is? When I saw... Because what happens is, Newcastle's prime example, right? We struggled... that season, we struggled. Eddie Howe coming, the money coming. We then picked up, right? Go back further. Leicester's a prime example. They stayed up by the skin of their teeth, with some mad run. The next season, they won the Premier League, right? Newcastle, another example. We were struggling, and then we picked up and we carried that form forward. West Ham have been an example so far this season, right? They struggled a bit last season. They've carried that form forward. I thought Everton would be doing the same. I'm not going to lie, but from watching their highlights, they're not playing that bad. They're creating chances, not scoring, and then losing late on. They've one game that got battered. Was it Aston Villa that battered them? But Villa's a good team.
Yeah,
Villa's a good team. Everton are not playing bad, but they keep losing these goals, and they're not scoring. That's their problem.
Yeah, I
reckon they'll go down.
Yeah, I know. I feel they were so lucky last year. Yeah,
they were.
And I said to myself, okay, new season. Let's see how they start. And that was one of the results I wanted to see today.
Yeah,
for me,
they're done.
You see, for me, I think the reason why I reckon they'll go down, you've got teams like Forest, like the way our Forest are playing.
They're looking good. They're looking decent, yeah.
The way our Bournemouth's playing, those are 3 teams for me personally.
Yeah.
I can't see them going down.
But I think Luton's a banker to go down personally.
They're done.
How much points though? Do you think they're going to get over like 10 points?
Listen, I want to know when their first home game is because they got to get
It's Friday.
Is it Friday coming? What? So their stadium's not gonna. I don't want the stands to break down.
Stands are gonna pop down.
When we say end up like,
you see Cafe open the back door to let people into their waist stand, bro.
No, they're good. No, Friday night they're kicking off.
It's gonna be
kicking.
Vibing.
It's gonna be kicking down there.
It's gonna be vibing. Who they got at home on Friday?
I'm gonna check now.
Yeah, it's gonna be vibing.
Statman, who they got Friday, please?
But for me, Luton are odds on. So there's 2 from the other.
I think Sheffield United are definitely one. I've said my 3 from the start.
Say Luton, Sheffield United, Everton. Then
I think just because of the Dyche effect, I just think them racist looking redneck men.
can't go down.
But this is what I said last year. You see, this is the thing. Statman just said Everton can't go down, and this is what I was saying last year. but they were
Statman
so
just said that.
yeah.
Why did you say
They
that?
just said that they can't. They're a big club.
Come a bit closer, so
big
I
club.
don't be in the camera.
I know one of the chairmen at Everton is sitting at home making potions in the bath. Absolute witchcraft. Because they've deserved to go down for so long.
So they're cutting through in it.
This is what I'm saying. This year,
Yeah. Isn't Everton one of them teams that have been relegated or something? Are they one
They
of them
got money
teams?
though. They
But
got
they're
money
just
though.
like,
Do they still have money?
Apparently so.
Do they still
I
have
reckon
money?
they got something there.
Is it them that's doing the stadium or
They're doing the
Liverpool?
stadium.
Both of them. Is it Everton?
I know Everton
Because
are
someone died
definitely
on a
doing the
construction
stadium.
site the other day. Was that Everton Stadium?
Everton.
Yeah, so it's them.
Yeah, Everton are doing a new stadium.
Then West Ham fans are going to get jumpy and someone's going to end up in someone else's roof.
who they got? Did you say who they got? West Ham. At home. Shit.
When coming fixtures.
Yeah, this is the one they got next.
Wait, West Ham are playing well.
No, West Ham are
man.
playing well.
Stand up players so far.
Like, I'm
And I'm happy for David Moyes now.
I'm so unsure. Like, I'm just keep thinking, right, how much points are they actually going to get?
Everton.
No, Luton, man.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I
okay.
think they're
done,
just going to
man.
get a pacing every
done,
week.
they're done.
Whoever they beat this season,
Yeah.
Don't say that because it end up being either our team or one of my team.
They mostly beat Arsenal, bro.
Arsenal.
Let me
You
tell
know
you
that?
something.
When it comes,
Let me-
I'm going to
let me-
catch you on William Hill,
Listen,
boy.
let me tell you something. Yeah,
Slap
there was
like
one
underdog.
season that Derby went down, yeah, and they went down with the lowest points. That they won one game, bro. Guess who they beat? Guess who they beat? You think?
Newcastle.
Yeah.
Circa sometimes.
One
down.
game.
All right.
One game all season.
Boom. Ivan Toney, I saw a news article. Brentford want 90 million for him.
What?
He's not
What,
that
what
bad,
fake news you reading?
Boy.
Why not?
I said I saw
Why
a news
not?
article
I saw an article. They're saying,
written by Jada.
you dickhead. Yeah, so they're saying they want 90 million for him.
90 M's.
He done a interview with, what's that brother's name? The light skinned brother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Stephen Bartlett,
Yeah.
Diary of a CEO.
Yeah, he done an interview with him. He was saying he supported Liverpool from a kid.
But he likes the way we
But
play.
he loves Arsenal.
Yeah. 90 M's.
Would you pay 90 mil for him?
Fuck it, we bought rice for
That's what I'm saying. There's the state of the current market. The
Why
state of the
not?
current
You know
market. Why
what?
not?
Why not?
bro?
For someone that's going to get us goals.
How old's Tony? 26, 27?
Young,
That man.
Right, you gotta look. You gotta think about this, right? Harry
How old's
Kane.
Tony?
How much has Harry Kane
27.
just gone for? 100 M's, and Harry Kane's 30, right? Who was the top 3 English goal scorers last season? Harry Kane number 1.
I think Tony was number 5.
No, Wilson.
English goal scorers.
Wilson was 5, fifth,
English goal scorers.
English.
Was Tony second?
So I think it's... No. I
Kane
think-
was first?
Yeah. No. So Tony had, I think, like...
Stat man, you're not living up to your name, brother.
Alright, stat bundles. Got to bundle up them
What
stats.
do you
you know.
mean, bro? Stat man
cool.
with no stats.
would you-
It's
would
just
you-
a man.
So you would take Tony for 90 mil?
Fuck it, why not?
Yeah, come on.
90 mil for
Right,
Tony?
hold on.
Second that.
But let's just get Statman to, because if he was the second highest scorer, if he was the English, right? So Tony's the second highest English goal scorer last season, right? Playing at Brentford, an unfancied kind of team, right? He's younger than Kane. 90 M's is the going rate. Remember,
going-
there's English tax every time.
Today's price is not yes, bro. I told
English
you.
tax every
No,
time.
but do you know what it is? You see, like teams like Brentford. Tony might play banging for Brentford, but he comes to Arsenal.
Do you know
He
what?
don't do the
Nah,
same
he's
thing.
a goal
Someone
scorer.
just
He
message
knows-
Tony and say,
He's a
Bro,
The goal
you
don't
say
move.
that.
No,
No, but you
the
say
goal
that.
don't move.
But a lot of
Penalties
players,
in the box.
a lot of players move from like a lower league team, just to call them, and they don't perform the same, bro.
man.
A lot of them do.
Sometimes I feel
Nah,
it's
but yeah.
sometimes I feel it's
go
like
on.
it's the club. Like, you know, sometimes you can move to a big club. Take Zaha to Man U.
Yeah.
Big club.
But did he really
I don't
play?
think-
That's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
He was young at the time. But let me tell you something.
Tony got
I don't think
charisma
somebody
though.
got-
You got to remember, Tony's played in the Prem now. So it's not like, like, I'll give you an example. Do you remember when Arsenal signed Nicolas Pepe?
Yeah.
For
Can't get rid of him.
Right.
He's back.
You
He's
signed
back
him.
trading.
But do you,
Can't
know,
get
do, you
rid of
know,
him.
do you not remember that summer it was between him and Zaha? Do you not remember?
I remember, yeah.
And everyone, and you lot went for Pepe, and then I know no Arsenal fan knew who Pepe was. Everyone's reading off his highlights. He's a bad boy. He's this. He's that.
I had him on FIFA still.
And
Ultimate
I
Team.
was
He was
saying at the
cold.
time,
Nah,
I was
bollocks,
saying at the
bro.
time,
That's
Prem
the same
experience. You need Prem experience. So I went man are rating, and I know this might throw up some controversy. Man are talking about Rafa Leao. I said he's playing flipping AC Milan,
Yeah.
where you've got people like Tomori looking like the best centre back English ever produced. Yeah? You've got people like that looking like the best centre backs
Yeah.
English ever produced. You've got people over there. You've got Chris Small. They're calling Chris Smaldini.
Yeah.
Bruv, them man there couldn't hack the Prem. So don't tell me about Rafa Leao until he
Yeah.
comes over and proves something in the
Yeah, I
Prem.
hear
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. You got to be Prem
Facts.
proven, 100%.
Facts.
Listen, Tony scored.
But
against the
Pepe
big
was
clubs.
balling out as well, though. Man can't
Balling
discuss-
out for who?
Pepe looked good. What?
Pepe's first 2 seasons...
At where? Arsenal.
Yeah, his first 2 seasons at Arsenal, his goal contributions were higher than Saka's goal.
Oh, come on.
Pepe, are you all right?
I'm just saying.
You're not alright.
Goal contribution.
You're talking about Pepe was shit for? You're gone mad. No way, I'm not hearing that. Pepe was
The only reason people will say he's shit is because he didn't track back. Other than that,
The only thing he didn't do was track back.
what do you mean? Other than that, he was literally one of our only players who literally only took the ball.
Oh, so he was the best out of the rest of the
Crazy.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. That don't make no sense.
Nah, but
bro.
listen, no,
Dead.
Pepe
No,
wasn't shit.
no,
bro.
he
No way.
So then what's Bukayo Saka?
huh?
What's Bukayo Saka?
Right now,
Oh, come on, man.
At the same time,
you're doing one of your wild statements, bruv.
Come on, bruv. Come on, bruv.
Now let's that man.
Go on.
so when it's between them two and one of them's got a higher goal and assist contribution, how can you say one's shit and one's not? You gotta say either they're both shit or they're both decent.
But that's the thing. Your name is Statman for a reason. Just look at
So
the
what?
stats.
But even if you look at them on the pitch, the only thing they do different, and Saka's doing it now, and that's why he's starting to fall a little bit, is Pepe wouldn't track back when we didn't have the ball.
Yeah. 100%. He's lazy. But going forward, I would prefer to have Pepe going forward than Saka. Million percent. What? You're right. Going forward, attacking with the ball. You're mad. Do you know what Pepe's finishing's like, brother? Saka just stepped up his finishing recently.
Finishing. When's the last time you
Finishing.
see him finish anything, bro?
Who? Saka?
No, no,
Pepe?
Pepe, bro.
Oh, allow it, man.
When?
Are you
bro?
an Arsenal fan?
Bro, when?
Is that your brother?
No, I'm a real Arsenal fan, and this is what I'm saying. Half of us are just living in this
So you're telling,
fantasy world, bro.
you're telling me
Pepe.
Wait, you're saying Pepe's finishing's better than Saka's?
Worse, he's trying to say Saka's finishing.
No, you're saying Pepe's finishing's better than Saka's.
Nah, he was saying Saka's, bruv. You were saying Pepe's. You prefer Pepe going forward over Saka. You saying
100%. Pepe going forward.
Yeah.
So wait, you asked me two different questions.
Oh, so what did I say? sorry. So you're saying Saka's finishing? Sorry.
Saka's a better finisher.
So you reckon Saka's finishing? Is better than Pepe's?
100%.
No way. No way.
But we can't even get rid of him.
No way.
He's
No
so
way.
good,
No
we
way.
can't
Wait,
even get rid of him.
Hey, when he's supposed to go Turkey or something?
We can't even get rid of him. What? For a hair transplant? Fucking hell.
Bruv, you want to help that Saudi money rolls in from Pepe, bro?
Nah, man.
Nah, he's back in the
they wanna
first.
And that's how you know. That's how you know. Saudi ain't put no money in for him yet. What, bro? There's no hope. They're going for
Nah,
everyone.
but do you know what it was? He was part of that bad bunch. The Aubameyang, the Guendouzi, I think.
But I still think he had. I still think he
dashed
had
the money to the
chances
side.
and- Yeah, do you know what it was? It was watching his highlights. I thought we was getting something.
I'm saying, bruv. Some of these leagues are deceiving you now.
What?
Some of these leagues are deceiving.
No, did you see the highlights though?
Yeah.
I was like,
I always like to see how.
I said, have you seen this Pepe, brother?
I always like to see how they do it in the Prem, but I'm like,
Oh, I know.
Nah, he was twisting that man when he come down, man. Why you was twisting that man, bro?
Keep training.
Pepe was doing his thing. Nah, man, you don't gone mad.
these are the same man that will try and say that Martinelli is a worse finisher than Saka. That's the kind of Arsenal fan I really.
Martinelli's a book Brazilian, though.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
He's a book Brazilian,
Okay,
bro.
that's it.
Him and Anthony, I told you that already. Anyway, what's his name? Kieran Tierney. He's got a transfer. I think he's on loan to Real Sociedad.
He's got Sociedad, yeah?
Yeah, he's out.
bad.
What do you think about that? You
I
know,
like
Should we let
Tierney.
him go or should we have?
Let him get games.
I think it's only it's not too bad.
So tell me this, because you lot only he didn't really. Was it injuries or because he
Injuries.
at one point you signed him as the left back,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So who's the left back and backup now for Arsenal?
But Arteta, remember Arteta didn't sign him though, did he?
No, he didn't. Say that.
So I think yeah. He's not
Arteta
obviously in
didn't
Arteta's.
sign him?
Nah, Arteta didn't sign him.
So really and truly, he's gone. Timber's out for the season.
Yeah.
Sorry, who's your left back?
Zinchenko at the moment.
Is he your
He's
first
our
choice?
main.
Oh, yeah, he's-
first
yeah,
choice.
he's our
So
first
who's
choice.
your second choice left back?
It's meant to be. I think it's meant to
It
be.
was meant to be Timber, but now it's gonna be.
Is Timber even a left back though?
Timber's
Timber's
right
meant to be
side.
right side though. I think we're gonna play the Chinese brother, Tomiyasu. But he's a bit
he's not a natural
dicey,
left back.
brother.
He plays where they need him to play.
He's both sides. He can play both sides.
Versatility.
I'm not sure if Timber was only playing there because Zinni was pre-season he wasn't.
He's injured. He's injured. Zinchenko
so I think,
wasn't
I'm
fully
sure
fit.
that's what it was. I think Timber was going to be the right back. I think that's
Now, do you know what? I'm happy for Tierney to go and get some game time, like
Yeah,
you said,
100%.
D, because
I rate him.
and it'll be good for him. Kieran Trippier benefited from being in Spain for a few seasons, and Sociedad,
Exactly.
Spain as a whole, anyway, they're all about their football. Their teams in La Liga, they're all about playing football all the way through. It doesn't matter if they're the 18th place team, but it will suit him. It will make him a more rounded player like it did with Tierney. Tierney's come back, and for me, he's been brilliant for Newcastle. Speaking from a Newcastle point.
Trippier.
And hopefully Tierney will get that experience. And Sociedad are one of the top 6 to 8 teams in Spain.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can.
Was it a loan or was it?
It's a loan, but do you think that leaves us a bit short now? Because Zinchenko's injury prone.
Yeah.
Timber's out for the season.
I don't rate Ben White.
Tomiyasu's another injury prone player, and he's.
Well, he got the red card the other day.
Remember, he had that whole betting scandal thing. That's why he went playing Tomiyasu.
Oh, is he on the Tony thing?
Them man are all.
I swear down.
See, it's all come out the woodworks
Chinese
now.
man love betting though.
We need to talk about Paqueta as well.
Alright, Chinese man love betting though. Still there on the roulette thing. Chinese man love it. Oh,
You go to Hong Kong, they got, what is it, Macau or something?
Yeah, but Chinese man love betting. He definitely Tomiyasu still.
Some allegations that he was injured.
Yeah.
He was back in training for months, but because of the allegations, they weren't trying to play him until they found out.
Say that. Yeah.
There's always some kind of controversy with Arsenal players partying.
Crazy.
Easy,
Oh, don't you dare.
Anyway, let's keep it moving.
yeah, allow all that.
He might have to drop back in defence as well. He's playing.
He's playing right back.
playing right back.
Mental. What's he dealing with? I don't
But
know.
Arteta just wants to follow Pep too
That's
much,
what I
man.
said. It's just too
Like
much.
Pep mixes up his team. Arteta tried to do the same thing.
It's on some Pet 2.0 thing. Stronger this brother, man.
That's what I'm saying, bruv.
All right, boom. Kudos with how you pronounce his
Go
name.
West Ham.
West Ham. I don't know. I ain't really seen him. I don't really watch for them other leagues like that. Is that a good signing for them though?
I do keep an eye on a few of the other leagues, like the Dutch league, the Italian league.
Yeah.
See, but this is the thing now, because I'm not gonna lie. See, before Man United signed Anthony, I said this guy is the next one.
Who? Anthony?
When I used to watch my Ajax, bruv, if you saw the way the man used to play,
Now
I
look.
said this guy's the next one.
Look at me now.
Bruv,
Some bullshit.
He was like, bruv, he was like the male version, the woman in Fifth Element of her crazy self. He was like that, bruv, moving mad. He was moving mad for Ajax. I said, oh my gosh. This is the thing though. That's what I say about other leagues,
Prem
bruv. Sancho
is
batted up
different.
Germany and he come Man United and he's just looked a shadow of the player.
One thing I say about Sancho though, he hasn't played consistently.
He's had enough
had
time.
time.
And opportunity.
Nah,
He's
but
had
I don't think he has. I don't
time,
think he has. I don't think he has. I don't think he has.
He's had
He's had
time.
What do you think?
bro.
He ain't play consistent enough, man. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
that man, sub man. You're doing a lot
Oh yeah,
of talking.
we're gonna do a sub, please.
Sub, please.
Where's the whistle? You don't have to do a whistle. And
We're
all
gonna
that.
get
Where's the board?
We're gonna
Where's
get
the
on
board?
the cool thing and all
Where's the
that.
board, man? Was it rolling subs?
Rolling sub. Rush goalkeeper like Onana.
You got the, is that the Ajax one?
Yeah.
Oh, you're an Ajax fan, really? So
One
the
sec.
truth's coming out now, boy.
So I was touching. Sorry. So Anthony went Man United with Kudos now because Ajax played great football in the Eredivisie. Yeah.
Yeah.
With Kudos now, because of what's happened with Anthony, I cannot now judge if Kudos is going to be a success. What I would say is that he's obviously coming for like half the price of Anthony, so it's not as bad if he.
How much are they? How much are they?
They paid
paying?
like 38, rising
straight
to
on, serious.
41 or something like
Okay,
that.
that's all right.
But a few teams were in for him, so let's see how he does, and I wish him well.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to know what's going on. All right, boom.
Is Ajax your team?
No. Arsenal
He's not. He's not an Arsenal fan, bro.
Huh?
After
But you know what? No, because I've been over Ajax. I got a love for Ajax as well because I've been over and watched them play a couple of times in the Netherlands still. And you know, at their home games, they always play Three Little Birds, the Bob Marley tune before every home game.
Yeah, man. That away kit's hard.
Yeah, and they got
black
that
one.
They had that Ziggo. That
Yeah.
I got a copy of that. I ain't got
So
the
what
real
you say?
thing.
They're banning? Are they banning weed in the stadium? Are they banning trees in the stadium?
No. But what I'm saying is they got an affiliation, so they got the little, and they had the limited edition kit with the 3 stripes and the 3 little birds. Yeah. So that's why I got a little love for them. But they were poor last season.
Yeah.
I think they came third or something. But anyway.
All right, moving on to some more news. I don't know if this is real or what. Apparently, Palace are looking into
Allegedly,
Palace are in for Eden Hazard. Palace, yeah.
Nah, do you know why it can't be? He ain't black. That's why it can't be.
You know what? That's the one
Big statement.
He can't be.
Yeah?
It's facts.
Big facts.
The amount of black people in Palace's team, they can't be in for
Peaking,
my
they
man.
like Chelsea, but I don't know what's going on.
If you told me they're in for Nicolas Pepe, I would have believed that one.
But yeah,
No, is that true?
yeah. What's that?
Pepe would suit Palace.
You reckon he would?
Pepe would suit.
Who's their right winger though?
They got Elise and they got Ebericha Edze, innit?
Yeah.
I think Elise plays on the right and cuts in.
Yeah.
Ezra's Cam, innit? Ezra Cam. Yeah.
But him and Elise do that kind of the same
Swapping
thing.
over kind of thing. I like Edgered. I think he'll get a big move this season.
Eze, he's all right.
If he continues from last season, someone must be in
But I
front.
think Elise as well. I think
From when he left
signing
QPR, I
deal.
said I can see he's gonna
He's
do
a
something.
baller, man. Would you have him at Arsenal?
100%.
I want to see him. I need to see another season of him because I like him, but I haven't seen the consistency yet.
But he's injured a lot as well.
That's not a good sign.
Fair enough. Man City are in for Nunes, the Wolves centre mid.
They dismissed it.
What? Even the Wolves one.
Yeah. Got rejected.
No, but that's because hold on, Wolves paid like 42 M's for him, yeah, and Man City offered 47. So that's just their opening offer. They'll come back in, I think, because
But is he worth
have they said it again?
Is he worth it?
I don't know, but you see, Pep, don't play with Pep. He sees something in everyone. He sees something in everyone.
Who
bro.
was bad in that Man United? Wasn't it Nunes? The brother?
No, it was a striker number 12.
Nah, one of them man that was just running through you lot.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
The other day,
It was Nunes. It was Nunes.
Yeah, it was a number 12.
Cole.
Yeah, began with C or something. Yeah.
Nah. Oh, could. Oh, sorry, no.
Yeah.
Where's he from? It's Atletico Madrid. Couldn't or something.
I know you're talking about.
Sorry, yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was couldn't.
He was having fun that game. I tell you.
How old is Statman? How old's Mateus Nunes or whatever his surname is? What I was gonna say is obviously Man City was in for Paqueta, yeah. Bruv, how can so this is allegedly. Yeah. Paqueta's obviously just told the man them back in the slumps.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm going Man City, put money on it. And then nice, but did you not see there was something else that come out whereby someone raised this on Twitter like a few months back in it when Paqueta was playing the game for West Ham and Paqueta was something like 13-8 on to get booked.
Serious?
And one guy on Twitter put down,
From a
yo,
year
there's
ago.
no one seen this. He's 13-8 to get booked and the man's been booked like once this season or something and never puts a tackle or some shit like that and then he got booked that game, innit? So he's 24.
No, Nunes is 22.
He's 22.
Are you talking about Matthias Nunes?
The Wolves one.
You're talking about Darwin, are you? Or something?
You're talking about Nunes from Wolves, brother. What Nunes you get up, stat man?
Someone's phone's giving them fake news, boy.
Fake, it's this brother. He come with some fake
Android,
score
yeah?
yesterday, bro. He was like 3-0 or 2-2.
No, I'm wrong. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, he's right. All right, I'll take
24.
that back. All right.
What's his stats? Did he play the whole season for Wolves last season, Statman?
Mind your hand on the camera.
Was I right?
I already said that.
All right, go back. Your hand might be in the camera. Mine. Yeah.
Statman, did see Mateus? Did he play the whole season? I
No,
just want to know.
Matthias Nunes plays in the Portuguese league. I can't even remember.
Oh, so what guy is this from Wolves that Man City
That's
interested?
what
It's
I'm doing,
Mateus someone. I just want to know his stats as to what Pep sees in him. Pep obviously sees something for him to want to.
I don't think they're gonna get it, man. It might be a smoke screen. You know them smoke screens, and then they just sign some next brother from somewhere else. Doku.
See him.
Duku.
Right. If Pep can mold him, see him. He's trickery. He's trickery.
Cold still, yeah, he's a baller.
yeah. He's
See some
yeah.
some bits
And
of him.
Pep
He's
seems to
alright
like the
still.
Belgian players.
On YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
Oh, yeah, YouTube's
Come on.
brother. Because bare man we've signed from YouTube, I'm watching him saying, yo, hey, this brother's cold. Bro, YouTube will make anybody look. I will look cold on YouTube, brother. I'm not falling for that YouTube shit no more.
What do you lot think about the Kalvin Phillips situation? And what I mean about the Kalvin Phillips situation, as we're on Man City, because
Shit, this nigga turned into the host, boy.
Hey,
Trying to take my job.
hey, listen. Hey.
Off that Newcastle man there, boy. Trying to take over.
Hey,
I'm just
hey, have
saying.
you seen his documentary?
4 stars, 4 trophies.
His
I'm gonna
documentary's
talk about
alright
that.
though.
I've been
Yeah, go. Now go on, carry on.
what I'm talking about is, so you got signed by Pep, right? You obviously cover for Rodri, or maybe play alongside him in certain games. I don't know. Yeah. Halfway through the season, Pep turns a centre back, John Stones, into your position and makes him play the remaining third of the
Disrespect.
season.
It's disrespect.
And Kalvin Phillips there smiling up on the bench, bruv. Happy with that.
He's getting bread.
Medals, boy.
Bro,
Sharing his money,
you
bro.
thought that you contributed.
But it's on his
imagine
CV.
that you're a centre back. Pep's turned a centre back and put him in your position.
Yeah.
And made him play there, and he signed you for 50 M's to do
And
that.
Stone's got a couple goals as well.
Stones is a baller though. He's quite
been
cold
ready for
still.
this
But what
one
would you,
still.
if you losing Kalvin Phillips, because I'd be like,
I'm off.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Why
bouncing.
are you going to leave? Like a player like him, he's
Don't
just
you
going
want
to
to play football, bro?
No,
It's a short-lived
I would
career
be,
though, innit?
But he's just going to sit there and just collect medals and all of that.
You must come on. You must want to play football, man.
I think he might be the worst Premier League transfer ever. Like genuinely.
Why? Because he hasn't played, or do you just don't rate him?
One, because I didn't rate him anyway.
Yeah.
And two, because he just doesn't do anything. Like he's got 4 starts. Yeah, cool. You got the trophies, but that's it. Like,
Yeah, but that's not on his thing. The manager's just saying playing him.
yeah, but
And it's hard to get. How are you gonna get into a Man City team anyway? It's hard.
No, what I'm saying to you,
It's just a wrong move for
what
him.
I'm saying to you is, look,
Yeah.
if Pep changed up the formation halfway through the season, remember Man City until halfway through the season they were just doing okay, and then Pep switched things up. Remember he had come up with that statement saying, "Yo, these lot they just think they could just show up and all that," and then they started putting in the work. He switched it up and put John Stones in there or next to Rodri, right?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
What I'm saying is that is Kalvin Phillips' position. So why did he not mold Kalvin Phillips into or bring?
Maybe he's just not feeling my man.
yeah, but
Just like Arteta's just not playing Smith Rowe. He's bought Havertz. He's playing Havertz there.
but it's different.
So it's the same kind of. Maybe just not feeling them,
No,
man.
it's different because he brought he brought Kalvin Phillips in. So I bring you in to do a job for me, and I can see our next man's going to do it better than you. It's different than Smith Rowe's already there, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah. But
Pep was like, you know what? I see something in this guy.
Yeah.
He arrived on the training ground and said, maybe I should have put on my glasses before I watched the YouTube highlights. Yeah.
Pep saw the YouTube highlights.
he was watching YouTube still.
How can a man show up and Pep just says, "Yeah, you're not fit"?
Them
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah. When he said that, the fact that your manager comes out and says to the public that you're not fit enough to play for the club, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's mental.
And fitness as well, Pep as well. If you're not fit in them things, bro, you don't play, bro.
yeah, literally. Man's just collecting participation medals.
All right, boom. We're gonna move on to the top 5 wingers in the world. No, it's Premier League. Sorry, we're doing top 5 best wingers in the world of all time right now.
Premier League.
Premier League, man. Premier League.
What did I say? I must be waved. Oh, you better cut that out. Let's go again. Oh, you're gonna cut this out.
No. Leave it.
No, wait.
Show them what we're working with.
Hey, we're drinking that Arsenal juice, baby.
Do you know what?
Back to Louis juice.
What do they call it?
Juice.
That delusion.
After that,
Confusion and delusion in one glass.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm drinking. Delusion still. That delusion juice. All right, let's go again. Yo, yeah, we're going to do top 5 best wingers of the world.
That's
the world.
No.
It's this brother over here. What are we doing? World or Prem?
We saying
5 best Premier League left wingers in the Premier League.
Oh, you want Prem?
In the Premier League era. All right.
sub.
Bumbo about sub.
Someone's pulled the hamstring.
You know what I'm saying?
She's a luminous top, boy. Got me feeling like I'm on the E. His top's got me feeling like I'm on the E tab. I'm in a house rave. What's it? Elro. He's getting Elro tonight.
Blurred visions.
Oh, he's getting Elro. Them top there, boy. But you got the orange one in the boot. You're going to swap over to the orange thing. Cutting shapes in your bright tops. Alright, let me see.
Come on, bro. Let's go.
Alright, sorry. Top 5 in the Premier. I'm back.
Premier League era.
Premier League era. Cool. We're gonna go from left to right. We're gonna start off with the Illuminous man. That's gonna be your nickname still, Mr. Illuminous.
Every week you're coming with a new.
It's gonna come bright, dog. Go on, Mr. Illuminous.
There we go. So, for me,
Yeah.
I got Giggs.
Where though?
I'll put him as number 1, yeah. As a United fan.
No, we're going start from number 5 and then work your way down. Yeah.
Can we comment as
If
we
we go
go,
for
or we wait
number
for
5?
everyone's? How we doing it?
All right,
So
if we go
everyone
for
does
number
theirs.
5,
All right.
I'll probably say Son.
Song number 5.
Is Son coming up? Are you not calling Son a winger?
Yeah, man.
A left winger?
Yeah. What are you classing song?
I mean,
Are you calling Son a left winger?
Do you know what?
to be honest, at this point, he's just an attacking player. At this point,
When you say winger, yeah, cool. So when you say winger, old school winger is gig like a 4-4-2
What's that telling you?
left
Yeah, you know
winger.
It's that beige.
No, it's not. It's the age.
Imagine that.
It's the age. I think it's the age. I think it's the age because this new kind of, I wouldn't say new football, but this new, the new formations that they use it's usually like 4-3-3, innit? Like that's usually what it is. The
But
4-4-3.
it's left wingers though.
But what they use for the midfield usually are midfield, like centre midfielders, and then the
three at the
The
top.
three at the top are what do you call them? Wingers. Yeah, but they're not really wingers, are they?
But not in today's game.
They're wide
like,
attackers.
Yeah, but in today's game, it's like
They're wide. Okay, cool.
They're classed
Okay,
as wingers. and such
okay, cool.
In today's game.
Yeah.
So, go on.
Today's game, yeah. So that's what we're going with, Son. You know, done a lot for Spurs. To be honest, number 4 for me, Overmars. Arsenal. Used to love watching him. To be honest,
bad boy.
Like,
So what's that, number 4, Overmars, yeah? All right, cool.
and he's a Dutch fan, like Dutch player. I'm a Dutch fan as well, so it makes
All right,
sense.
go on.
Third, Hazard.
Oh,
Yeah,
I would have
Some
put him
might
a bit
put-
higher up though.
I
you
know, but you see,
Hazard
it
was
is-
cold.
to be honest, I didn't like the way he ended his relationship with Chelsea. And I just felt like he had a bit of an ego personally in it. So that's why he's dropped down the rankings with me.
Nah,
I don't know what happened behind the scenes and that, but yeah. Sorry, mate. Mane.
What's that? Second, yeah.
Another forwards.
Nah, but
No.
it's winger though.
Corner man.
Mane was more of a winger than a forward.
Yeah.
Nah, but he played the same thing. Him and Song, they're the same. It's the same type of thing. I got a Mane, second.
Yeah, Mane for me.
So he's your number
I
1.
miss him, to be honest. I would like him to come back to the Prem. I'm number 1.
Speak,
Giggs.
come closer to
like
the
I
mic,
said, I miss Mane. I would like to see him back in the Prem.
100%.
But number 1, Giggs. Standard. United.
Oh, you're
fan.
doing your Man U thing.
Yeah,
All right,
bias.
cool.
When you say winger, for me, that is the winger.
Yeah, come on, pause.
That is the winger.
Come on. Remember that goal he scored against Arsenal?
Oh no, cool. Cool, bro.
I remember that goal still. That was hard.
Shut up.
Remember that goal?
Hairy
bro?
chest.
Yeah.
Didn't Bergkamp miss a penalty as well?
Yeah. Good old days. Good old days.
Good old days of football.
All right, go on. Statman, what's your top 5?
I'm gonna say, I think I might go Son 5 as well.
Come on.
Yeah, I feel like he deserves to be there, but not too high. Like 4. 4, I'm going Mane instead. Yeah, I feel like he was a bit underappreciated, so that's why he can't. Yeah,
100%.
if he got his flowers a bit more, maybe my decision might have him a bit higher. I don't know who to put number 3 in. Like my 1 and 2.
Think.
It's a hard one. Like
No right or wrong answer.
no, because they're already onto me for everything right now. That's
Where you at? Number what? 3.
number 3. Yeah.
3 left.
You got Bell, you got David Ginola. I don't even know about that man.
I don't
there.
think Premier League Bale was one of the best.
Bale
if you
was
get what I mean.
cold in the
like
Prem,
No, he reached his best after he left.
Yeah, but he was cold in the Premier League.
Yeah, but
Maybe not all time,
We'll
but
come on to that.
all right. Well, you have a think. You can have a little think, and then we're gonna move on to Mesa.
What about you?
Nah, go on. I'm last, man.
Listen. Right, just for the record, I haven't put Son and Mane and them man as wingers, yeah? So that's just for the record, which is why they're not in my top 5. But number 5, I got David Ginola, only right. He used to play for Newcastle, but he was Mr. L'Oreal. He had that elegance about him on that left flank, bro.
Yeah, of course.
And there was a season or two where people was rating his thing. Yeah, that vroom, whatever you call it. And I met him as well. I met Ginola, so that's why I have to put him on there. I have number 4. I've got Gareth Bale, and the reason I've got him at 4 and not higher is similar to what you're saying, Statman. He was beginning to come into his own on the left side, but then I think that season he bagged bare goals for Tottenham and then got his move to Real. I remember him not being left wing. He was cutting in and bending goals.
literally.
He weren't playing on the left, so that's why I put him at 4 because he's a class act, but at Tottenham, I remember him scoring that hat-trick against Inter on the left, and that announced him on the world scene. But he didn't do enough for me to validate being in the top 3, even though he is one of the top 5 probably players that we've seen in the last 10 years.
100.
Number 3, I got Overmars. That's a winger.
Cold.
That's a winger. Yeah, Mark Overmars. He's done some dodgy shit after football, but
I listen.
yeah. But Overmars was cold. And you got to also remember what they, not just them as a player, but also what they contributed to as in team wise. And obviously he won things with Arsenal. Do you get what I'm saying? And I remember him scoring at Old Trafford when they.
Come on, like I said, is that guy.
Number 2, I got Eden Hazard. If you listen to a lot of players who have ever been in the same team as Hazard, they always say he's the worst trainer, but when it comes to game day, he was like he was something different. And there was a couple seasons at Chelsea, man was unplayable. Low centre of gravity, crazy. Number one, and it's only right. Giggs has to be Giggs. Has to be.
Tell him again.
Has to be Giggs. That man's Mr. Left Side Premier League. Premier League all-star 11. Tell me who's going in Giggs' place, left midfield, left wing. There's no one. As I said. Yeah? That curly head Welsh wizard on the left, bruv.
Imagine if he played for England.
All I can think about is that green. Remember that green with the strings? That kit that man had. Green and something. Green and yellow. Was it red? No, they had a red with strings. They had a green one as well.
Green and yellow.
They had a green and yellow. No, I'm saying, but see them strings.
The grey kit was awful.
All right, let me do mine.
Number one gigs.
All right, number 5, I'm going Robert Perez.
Oh shit, man, I forgot about Perez.
Obviously Arsenal, one of the legends. One of the great Arsenal teams.
It was crazy.
Yeah. Number 4, I'm going David Ginola. I remember the man there, old school. He was cold still. Number 3, I'm going Son. I rate Son highly still as a left winger. I think Son's cold. Number 2, I'm going Eden Hazard. Brilliant Chelsea player. Used to destroy teams week in, week out. I think the Real Madrid move was wrong for him. I think he should have stayed at Chelsea. He went Real Madrid and his career just declined. Yeah. And number 1, I'm going Mane,
You ain't got Giggs in the top 5?
Nah, man, I don't. Bro. You know why? Giggs broke my heart.
This is why I'm not playing this game. You've lost your mind, bro. How you not got Giggs in the top 5, bro?
Giggs broke my heart.
I knew it, bruv.
Do you know why I'm not going Giggs? I'm not going Giggs. Nah, Giggs is cold. I'm not going Giggs. I'm not putting Giggs in it.
Delusion juice and nothing left. There's no delusion juice left.
You know why I'm only playing? Now, Giggs is cold, but yeah, I'm not putting him. He broke my heart as a youth, bro. I'm not putting him in my list, man.
Fair play.
You mad? I still remember that goal now, bro. Yeah. Twist man up.
Traumatic.
That's my top 5. Rick,
you don't have Giggs in your top 5.
I told you,
even I.
Well, I'm a hater then, and I say it proudly.
I don't need to do my list. My number 1 was Giggs. I'm leaving it as that because he was a proper winger, and that's what the question was. Yeah. Top 5 English. Top 5 left wingers that played in the league.
I ain't putting Giggs in, man.
Nah, that's crazy. That's insane.
What? I don't care. I ain't putting him in there.
He's
We want me to change my mind. That's crazy. Niggas want me to change my mind. Like, yeah, Giggs. No, I ain't putting him in there.
He's not in the top 5.
Oh, bro.
Like a hater, bro.
I don't. I'm a hater, bro.
Man are out here trying to be like, you know what I'm saying? We're not trying to like.
I'm not putting Giggs in there. Anyway. Wait, you're not doing yours. You're doing yours. You're not.
Come on.
This is number 1. There.
Yeah, mine. I was only struggling because I was trying to pick between.
You're just trying to figure out them stats in your head, bro. You just got confused, bro.
When you look on Google,
he's been drinking some of this.
When you look on Google,
yeah,
it tells you like.
Nah, Giggs is cold. I'm not disrespecting Giggs. Giggs is cold, 100%. But I'm not putting Giggs in my team.
That's insane.
All right, we're gonna move on then to the fire round.
What happened to my man's top 3?
He said his stats are his data.
It literally would have been.
What you said?
His data's loaded.
Loaded.
Literally,
More like buffering, boy.
He's buffering over there.
my top 3 would have just been. It would have been Perez, and I was trying to decide between Giggs and Hazard of 1 and 2. Nah, I went Hazard. Only because you know that season when they finished 12th and then they won the Prem. He dragged that entire
Hazard's
Chelsea
cold,
team
man.
to that Prem.
Hazard's cold.
Like, he was the only person putting out goals. He did what Kane done last season for Tottenham, but won them the Prem with it. That's why.
All right, cool. We're gonna move on to the fire round. I was gonna do one for the Black Newcastle fan, but it's just long finding Newcastle players. So when you come back on the rebound, I'll be ready for you.
What's this fire round thing?
So basically, I just pick 2 different players, and you just pick a player you prefer, basically. So we've got DJs on.
Like say Newcastle ain't got classic Prem players.
Bro,
What's wrong with you?
Peter Beardsley and them man there. Remember Peter Beardsley and Asprilia? Now you got cold players.
That's what I'm saying.
When you come back on, they're cold. No, I'm saying they're cold. But when he comes back on the rebound, he'll be back on. I'll be ready for you. So we're going to do the Man United mixed with some other players for DJ, Mr. Illuminous.
Let's go.
Cool. Zidane or Henry?
Henry.
He wasn't expecting. That's why he went quiet.
What should I say again?
Yeah, say it again.
Henry.
Swear down. Why is that?
Me, I like the way he plays football.
Oh,
I
my
think
God.
when it comes to Zidane, I think internationally, I prefer him.
So wait a minute, why are you so quiet in my comments, bro?
No. Do you know what it is?
I didn't hear you saying no Henry in my comments, bro.
He weren't fighting.
There was like 7,000 man onto me. Brothers, I'm from France. C'est pas sweet.
You see what?
Spartans.
I ain't no French, man. I'm French.
I'm a
And I support Arsenal.
He's watching.
I was watching. I was observing.
I don't care where you're from, brother. You're telling me he's French. Anyway, go on. So what? Henry. My guy spud me, man. Look at that.
Don't spot across me, bro. That's
Brother, you're some bug Arsenal fan, bro.
It's you two drinking out the mugs.
Whatever, man. See, look, the man there's dating only works some days, you know.
Hey, listen.
He's got one of them old school computers. You know what? Them
dial-up thing.
Dial-up. He's on dial-up, boy. All right, cool. Ronaldinho or Neymar?
Ronaldinho.
I know, come on, of course. Shit. I am wave today.
my
Sorry,
host,
people.
you
Lewandowski or Highland?
You know,
Who's some?
I like
Highlands in Scotland.
Nah, I like Lewandowski.
Highland.
Lewandowski.
Yeah. Edison or Peter Cech?
Peter Cech.
Cool. Gerrard or Lampard?
Gerrard.
Oh yeah, cool. Saka or Foden?
You know, I say Saka. I do rate Foden.
Nah, it's because he's a Man United.
Nah, I'll be real. I do rate Foden. I just reckon he's a bit more game time, man. But when he does come on, he has an impact in that. You know?
Are you trying to support Arsenal? Like,
No,
you trying to get
trying to get
Hey, this is my fire round.
You trying to swap over, bro?
This is my fire
All
round.
right, cool. Tony or Wilson?
Who's that? Tony or
Wilson.
Tony, man?
Tony. All right, cool. Roberto Carlos or Ashley Cole?
Roberto Carlos.
Rick, he always gets on to me like that. I'm gonna swap it. I'm gonna take Ashley Cole out. I'm gonna get who can go with Carlos now?
Anyone.
Who's a solid left back though? Like on Carlos's level, would you say?
I mean, slap Kieran Tierney in that, man.
Who? Left back, my brother.
Where did Kieran Tierney play?
Who? Oh, Turney. Oh, I thought you said. I'm thinking of Trippier.
Okay.
All right, cool. Let me move on. Madison or Grealish?
Madison.
Madison, yeah. All right, fair enough. We're gonna move on to.
I think his work rate is better than Grealish, to be honest. And Grealish is in a better team, so he's got a lot more support than what Madison's got.
Cool, fair enough. All right, these are the Man United ones. Peter Schmeichel or Van der Sar?
What do you mean? Ooh.
You know what? For me,
Nah.
I gotta say Schmeichel.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know why you're umming and
Schmeichel's
ahhing.
cool.
Yeah, because you know it's like
Man said,
I've always
"Oh."
wanted Van der Sar to come to United, didn't it? And I think by the time he did come, it was a bit late in his career.
Schmeichel's he's another one in my Premier League all 11.
Yeah, 100%.
He's the goalkeeper, bro.
He's cold, isn't
One or
it?
two goals in there.
I swear
as
him
well.
and Ratty used to go at it. Him and Ratty, boy. They used to have beef. Big up Uncle Ratty, man. If you see this, yo, I want
Yes,
this.
Ian.
I want a top, brother. If you see this flirting on the internet, I need a signed jersey.
I mean, get him on there.
I want to get him on there. Yeah, and sub him off. He's a real gooner. Like you're the fake ass. All right, cool. Ryan Giggs or Marcus Rashford?
Gigs.
All right, cool. Andy Cole, the White York.
Andy Cole.
Yeah, of course. Yap Stan or Varane?
Yep, Stam.
Yeah,
Of course.
easy.
Casemiro or Roy Keane?
Roy Keane.
Cool. Van Nistelrooy or Robin Van Persie?
Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah.
RVP was
You're not taking anything away.
No,
Now,
Van Nistelrooy.
listen,
I know.
listen.
Van Nistelrooy was he used to do the mad
the
thing.
way obviously Van Nistelrooy was just always there, and that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
a goal's a goal, innit?
Yeah.
Like, and if he's in the box, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna get that, bruv.
Yeah.
And Percy's more finesse with it and that. You know what I'm saying? So
Bro, you forgetting that goal he scored when Wayne Rooney hit it over the top and then he caught the volley.
Yeah.
Van Persie.
But I would,
Van Persie used to score some.
remember that
bro.
goal in the World Cup when he on that mad header?
Yeah, Van Persie
Flying
was
Dutchman
cold,
header.
man.
Mad.
All right, cool. Ericsson or Scholes? That's the easy one.
Scholes.
Yeah, of course. Sheringham or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
I like Solskjaer, man.
Solskjaer.
Yeah. Sheringham's got ego and that, and I know he had a bit of influence behind the scene at United with a couple man, Andy Cole and that. He tried to sabotage his team for England and that. So Sheringham, you know what I mean?
All right, cool. Bruno Fernandes or Mata?
You know, I like Mata, you know.
Mata.
United.
You better choose
nah,
Mata,
I like,
bro, huh?
I like Mata. Nah, you know, it's like, Mata's all right, you know.
All right.
Yeah, he's hard still.
I like that one still.
Yeah,
Mata was-
You know one thing I don't like about Fernandes? I think
Mata's-
he's like a little baby, bruv. Like, Fernandes, like, he likes to throw
Nah,
the
but
toy
playing
like that.
football, Mata or Bruno?
Yeah, Mata.
Mata, yeah.
Yeah, I have to
cool.
say Mata.
All right, Shaw or Evra?
Easy.
Evra.
I love this game.
Evra. Hey, you know what? My man was playing for North Greenfield United about a year ago, you know? Evra. Yeah, I see it. I see it on YouTube. Swear down.
He saw YouTube highlights,
Hey,
bro.
man was in the end, you know?
Nah, man, that was some AI app.
That was
Just put
mad,
him
man.
in the team, bro.
He was in the end.
Don't believe them YouTube things,
Bruv,
brother.
just like Davids was in Barnet and them things there.
Anthony or Sancho?
Sancho.
Sancho. Rio Vidic.
Real.
Of course.
Village is hard, though.
Rio's like Mr. Man United.
Berbatov or Ibrahimovic?
I like Ibrahimovic, man.
Over Berbatov?
Are you talking for United or total?
But United,
For Man United?
For Man United.
For United, I just thought he was lazy at times, man.
Who?
Berbatov.
That was him though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't like that. Like, I want man to work in that, brother. And sometimes I just sit there and think, you know what I mean? Do something more, you get me?
Berbatov was
Yeah.
cold. Remember, it's his first touch, brother.
You know what I mean? My man's a leader as well.
Berbatov's first
You know what I'm
touch
saying?
was
So,
crazy.
I think he shows more leadership skills as well, bro. So,
All right, cool. Ibra.
big ego, though.
Rooney or Cantona? As a Man United fan, that's a tough one.
Gotta go with Wayne, you know?
Over the flying kick, man.
Yeah. Gotta go with Wayne, man. Yeah, man.
Over the flying kick, man, brother.
Yeah, you said that last week. Yeah.
Nah,
Flying
man.
kick, brother. I mean, he done his thing.
So growing up, you
Good
wa-
like adverts and that.
Nah,
Au
no, I'm saying,
revoir.
but growing up watching Rooney, you prefer to watch Rooney than Cantona play ball, bro.
You prefer to watch Rooney playing football than Cantona kicking a man, yeah? Because that's all you say, flying kick man. You don't say, oh, he's done this skill and he's twisted. No, you're just talking about when he kicks a man.
He's moving like the man, though. That's because that's what. If I was in the Prem and a man told me something, I'll flying kick him too.
What did that man actually say? What did that man actually say?
He said go back to France or something.
You see what I'm saying?
He's moving mad. He was,
That's what the man should be doing when they're getting called the N-word. They should be flying in the crowd, mashing man up.
Have you not seen what Freddie Valverde done?
What?
When my man told him about his unborn son, man waited for him in the car park and fist him up. Quickly.
Bro, the players now, they're
wet.
wet, bro. Man's taking knees and that. Man should be flying in the crowd, bro. Doing a knee. Come on, blood.
game's
Cannon's on badness, bro. The man flying kicked a fan, brother. Do you know how wicked that is, brother?
What? That's sick.
Come on, man. All right, cool. Last one, Ronaldo or Messi?
Ronaldo.
Amen. Only right answer.
Listen, Ronaldo's done a lot for the game and he's done it at different clubs, innit? Messi was at Barcelona for a long time. He's gone to Paris, Saint-Germain, like French league. I'm not really a big fan of it. Now he's ended up in America, bruv. So, yeah, Ronaldo's done it at more top clubs for me, mate.
Listen, that's one of them arguments that you could argue.
Yeah, Messi.
Yeah, I'll be real in it, like
All right,
Ronaldo.
cool. All right. I'm not going to get into that one with you. All right, cool. We're going to do the weekend predictions.
Oh, we got results.
Shit, we need the man to write it down. Now we're going to do the results after like halfway through or so. Then we get some games up for you. That you doing it or what's that? You might as well put some weekend predictions in. So we just pick a player, result, and goal scorer.
We just get all the results.
Huh? Nah, remember it's for next week. So you pick.
No, so I mean,
The
See
fixtures,
there,
sorry, the
see there,
fixtures,
see
yeah.
Doing it every other week.
What's that? We do it every week. Yeah.
you know.
And then after a while, we'll just read out the points. Who's where.
I'm
Our phones
not
will load.
doing it, yeah?
This for next week, yeah.
I might as well sub off.
Start
You're not sub off.
I'm not doing it.
All right, sub on for Lee then. Sub on. So Brentford, Bournemouth.
I think it's going to be 2-0 Brentford. 2-0 Brentford.
Goal scorer.
Wissa.
Whistle. All
For
right.
Brentford.
No. Just one goal
Just
scorer.
one goal score.
Burnley and Spurs.
Yeah, Madison, Spurs, 3-1.
I'm writing down every game for all of you.
No, not every game. So I think there's how many?
5.
5.
Yeah, you got to write it down.
Every single one of you.
Yeah, blood. I know you're a guest and that. This is why you support Newcastle, bruv. You see.
Don't want it.
All right, Brighton, Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle's going to win about, I think it's going to be like 4-2 Newcastle.
Newcastle's away, you know.
Yeah, nah, still going for 4-2. And I think Harvey Barnes.
Harvey Barnes, yeah. All right, cool. Arsenal, Man United.
Wow. I got a feeling the game's going to be boring, you know.
Never United are going to do it.
I think maybe 2-1 United.
I thought he was going to say Arsenal.
2-1 United.
You don't put in your transfer request no more.
Nah.
Came to his senses.
Yeah. I say Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes. And then Liverpool, Aston Villa.
I think this is going to be a good game. I think Villa will edge it. I say Ollie Watkins.
At home,
Yeah, I'm still sticking to it. Watkins. I think it's going to be 3-2 Villa.
All right, cool. All right, Statman. Brentford, Bournemouth.
Brentford, quick 2-0.
Goal scorer.
Whistler as well.
Cool. Burnley, Spurs.
1-0 Spurs. Kulusevski.
Arsenal, Man United. You only done 4 games, you know.
3-2 Arsenal. Nketiah.
Liverpool, Aston Villa.
Liverpool 3-0. Diogo Jota.
Brighton, Newcastle. That was the one.
Brighton, Newcastle. I say this every week. Isak's going to score. Yeah. And I'm going to go 3-2.
3-2 who?
3-2 Newcastle.
All right, cool. And that's your 5. You ready? Mm-hmm. You ready, Mr. Motivator?
Mm-hmm.
You ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Brentford, Bournemouth.
1-1.
Mm.
Who did I just say? Solanke.
Okay. Cool. Burnley, Spurs.
Spurs win that. Son scores. So 3-1 Tottenham. Son.
All right, cool. Brighton, Newcastle.
Where is it? At Brighton.
Brighton, yeah, Brighton. Yeah.
3-2 Newcastle.
Goal scorer.
Sorry, 3-1 Newcastle.
Goal scorer.
Welbeck.
Fuck.
Hey, he gets them.
Where did that come from, bro?
Jesus Christ.
It was close today.
Did you drink? Did you?
Evan Ferguson.
Now he starts.
You've been drinking that delusional juice, bro.
That's crazy.
All right, Arsenal, Man United.
Where is it? Old Trafford?
No. Emirates.
Emirates.
Oh, Emirates. 1-1.
Goal scorer.
Saka.
All right, cool. And Liverpool, Aston Villa.
3-1 Liverpool. Diaz.
Good shot. Right, I'm gonna go Brentford. 2-0 Brentford. I'm gonna go. What's his brother's name? I always get his name wrong. Mwamba, son. Mwamba. Brother from the Lion King. Spurs, Burnley. I'm gonna go 3-0 Spurs. I'm gonna go Maddison. It's looking decent. Brighton, Newcastle. I'm gonna go 1-0 Newcastle. I'm gonna go Isaac. Arsenal, Man United, 1-1 draw. Rashford, he's one of them pagans. Yeah. He's like the last pagan. You know, like Kane went, Firmino went. He's like the last little op.
As well.
Yeah, it's Rashford's the last one. And then Liverpool, Aston Villa, sorry. I'm gonna go 2-2. I'm gonna go Salah, Alibaba. The man they normally score against the man there. Still.
Before he leaves, boy.
He ain't going nowhere.
I reckon.
Nah, man. He ain't going nowhere.
It would have to be something ridiculous, like 150 million or something.
Who? Salah? He's old though, man.
They would have to bid something stupid like that. For
Maybe
him
like
right
70 mil. Yeah.
100 M takes him over to Saudi.
Now it's too late. But who do they replace him with?
They've got like 7 days left remaining in the window.
Yeah, it's just too late.
Yeah.
Maybe at the beginning of the transfer window, 100. Yeah, 100. But now you have to pay over the odds now.
Yeah. I don't reckon he'll go there anyway.
No, I don't think he will.
No point.
Right.
Shit. All right, cool. That's it, lads. you know.
Also,
Go on.
let's get some people leaving some comments for us, please.
Yeah,
in regards to
sorry.
your predictions. Let's let us know what you think as well, people. Yeah.
And also subscribe, follow the Instagram, follow our Instagrams, like, comment.
You'll
On
see
the
them all right
bench.
here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but if you don't know, it's Onthebench_podcast. Follow the page, follow Rick's page, my page, Statman's page, and Mr. Illuminous. Big up our the Black Newcastle man, the Black Newcastle Society. Back. Yeah, anyway, boom. That was the On The Bench podcast, episode 4. We out. Back again next week. But have a nice weekend as well, man. Bank holiday. And
Enjoy, my people.
that'd have been-
Carnival tomorrow.
Yeah, by the time they see this, boy,
They're gonna be
it'll be December. Yeah, yo, peace out, man.